I'm legal hustling. Hustlers love a hustler. Trusted bruh, Macadon is a coming. I'm stealing hustlers.
Ave It's a big I'm an Ave.
Cool little pool.
Hi, my name is Natalie Ibu and I'm the Artistic Director of We Were Here and one of the 6 creative directors for the Coming Up Later Festival. Coming Up Later is produced with 3 co-partners, one being Old Vic New Voices, run by the Old Vic Tunnels and Ideas Tap. They put out a brief and requested, if you had the tunnels for one night, what would you do? I submitted my most ambitious and epic project to date, and out of 94 applications, I believe, 6 creative directors were chosen, and I'm one of them. And we each get to our sort of run of the tunnels for one night. So I'm producing and directing Ave It, which is the closing production on the 9th of July. Picture this. It's Saturday night. You're in Waterloo. You hear the distant bass of your favourite song. The faint sense of a melody ripples through you. It leads you, like those famous breadcrumbs, to a dark, sweaty tunnel where a fantastic light show of strobes, sky scanners, lasers and LEDs greet you. A bouncer meets you at the red rope like an old friend. A beautiful hostess hands you your favourite tipple. The DJ drops a beat that makes you feel like you're hearing music for the very first time. If We Were Here ran a nightclub, this would be it. But instead, We Were Here are making Ave It. Ave It is a panoramic, multidisciplinary chain play set in the hottest club this side of the river and exploring Britain's clubbing and drinking culture. A girl plays eyeball table tennis with a boy across a heaving bar. A group of girls do strutty, slutty laps around the dance floor. A work colleague tries to pluck up the courage to ask his boss to dance. A sneaky line of women do the "I need the toilet but there's a massive queue, I wish I was a boy" jig. As they pray they make it to the front. Boys, bursting with bravado, battle each other over spilt beer. 2 pouting friends with a digital camera contort themselves in a corner, taking high-angle photos for their Facebook profiles. A boy and girl pretend to be strangers, till closing time. Banging beats, heaving bodies, deranged dancing. Spirits are spilt, slurped and shotted. Mobile phones and friendships are lost, found and broken. The air is filled with expectation. Makeups and breakups, Ave It has it all. In short plays, written, devised and choreographed to meet a variety of characters brought together by their pursuit of escape and watch as they encounter moments and people that will change their lives forever. With ensemble pieces creating a bustling landscape, focused character and scene studies and a live DJ playing the soundtrack to our lives, Ave It will be a mashup of music, words and dance. So I found out that I was one of the 6 creative directors and was really excited but also really scared that this ambitious project I'd literally dreamt up in my bedroom suddenly had to be an actuality, and had to be an actuality in 30 days, I think it was. So the first step was to find these stories. So we put out a call for submissions across all our emerging writing and emerging artist networks, including Ideas Tap, Old Vic New Voices and the Royal Court, and asked people to submit shorts about, well, in response to the tunnels, in response to the brief of a night in a club. And we have been overwhelmed by the responses. We've had over 100 responses and the deadline was very short. They had 5 days to just blast something and send it over, and it's been so encouraging that people have felt really inspired by the brief and really excited about the potential. So I'm now currently reading over 100 submissions and pulling together the very best and most interesting voices and piecing them, weaving them together into an overarching hour-long play. At that point I'll then cast an ensemble of 10 and a supporting company of up to 50 people, so that's 60 actors, to come and help create this landscape, help create this world. We're looking to have 4 live DJs battling it out, each of them with their own specialism and their own genre. The idea being that they are able to take us around a club and around the rooms of a club without the audience really ever having to move. Working with a really exciting producing team. I'm the lead producer, but also I'm supported by Philippa Wilkinson, the assistant producer, and Asia Osborne, my assistant director, and it's great to be surrounded by young, interesting, excited, curious practitioners who really just want to get stuff done. It's scary and we're scared, but I think that's what drives the very best work is that fear. So we're channeling it at the moment and counting down to coming up later. Ave It will be produced by myself for my company, We Were Here. We Were Here is a theatre company in flux, progressing, learning, evolving, constantly in motion. In the long term, we aim to be a creative ensemble for emerging practitioners seeking to develop their craft through experimentation and exploration. As a fledgling company, we work on a project-to-project basis, inviting artists to work with us as artistic associates. We Were Here asks its artists to take control of each other's professional development. We believe that by fearlessly engaging in the work, we facilitate and push forward each other's development. We're responsible only to ourselves, each other, and to the work. We believe that you're only a writer when you're writing, you're only a director when you're in a rehearsal room, and so on. We think that practice makes perfect, or at least informed, confident, and curious practitioners. We can talk the talk, but we want to walk the walk. We ask our artists to be hungry, fascinated, and bold. We are devoted to telling stories, from large, sweeping, plot-driven epics to intimate tales of ordinary people and everyday occurrences. The potential of the theatrical experience is our stimulus. We Were Here is open to, and not limited by, the possibilities of free play, text, sight and sound. Working as an ensemble through collaboration and the marrying of art forms, We Were Here asks, but doesn't resolve, what theatre should be, what it should taste, sound, look and feel like. Through innovative collaboration, We Were Here aims to assert itself as a company of engaging and exciting theatre makers. Ave It is a very big project with a very big team, all committed to making it happen. We are so excited about the potential to make this the very best production that any of us have ever made and that the Old Vic Tunnels has ever seen. We Were Here ask you to help us make that happen. So, come and Ave It with us. It's a good question.
Back to filming you. Maybe can we have a different angle?
Talk about how we did it.
Yeah.
Different angle where do you want to sit there and watch me? Like, so I'm talking there? Or no?
No, I don't know. It's just like a bit mix it up a bit.
Shall I move to here?
Yeah.
I'm really shit at it.
No,
I'm going to sound like a total wanker.
it's actually better.